Hi, how are you? Today I would like to tell something about simple ornaments, but basic ornaments that we can make in a scale, descending scale like this. This is a part of a sonata for soprano, recorder, flute, and basso continuo, published as Caldara sonata, but it is really a trio sonata from Ravenscroft. But we don't know if why it has been published as Caldara. But this is not interesting in this moment. In this moment is interesting to see that we have 7 descending notes, and then we can make something simple or more complicated as ornament. There is a minima, white note. Normally we can, instead of minima, for example, play quarter, play eighths, but before we have to learn this concept, it's written D, C, B with the English name, A, G, F sharp, etc. And an ornament could be something between D and C. So we can say D, X is some unknown, D, X, C, X, B, X, A, etc. But what could be this X? There is many possibilities. I think there is 4 possibilities. That is more, but the most important are 4. This X could be a repetition of the note D, D, C, C, B, B, A, G, G, F, F. This X could be an anticipation of the note that will arrive. So D, X, C could be D, C, C, B, B, A, G, G, F, F, E, E. Okay. Or could be a different note, higher of D, higher of the written one, so it could be our D, X, C could be D, E, C, and going from C to B we can play C, D, B, and then B, C, A, B, G, G, A, F sharp, G, E. Or it could be a note lower, but we still have done D, C, C. So it has been more lower than C. And it could be our D, X, C. This X could be D, B, C, A, B, G, A, F sharp, G, E, F, D, E. Okay, this is the 4 possibilities. We have to listen them. The text is it will be X, 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 X. The problem is which note will be this X. It could be the same note that we have still played, a repetition. be an anticipation of the note that will arrive, D, C, C. Good. It could be a note higher, D, E, C, D. It could be a note lower, but lower of D there is C, and we have still played D, C, C. Now we have to play D, B, C. I'm sorry, it's my dog, it has a problem. Okay, so I will play D, B. Really, the last note, going from F sharp and E, we have to play a D sharp, and not D natural. Okay, but it's not so elegant to play this note with the same rhythm, boom, 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 boom. It's more elegant, it's more in the style of Baroque period to play this note later. For example, I will play a repetition, D, D, C, C, B, B, A, A. It will be okay, or the anticipation, D, C, C. Or the higher note, D, E, C. My preferred one. And or the lower note, D, B, C. And this is the simple solution. Now we can make two notes between the first and the second. So it will be D, X, X, C, X, X, B, X, X, A, etc. We can repeat the first note and anticipate the second. D, D, C, 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 B, B, it works. When you have to learn ornaments, it's better that you make something very schematical with a lot of repetition. Of course, it's not very elegant to make all the same ornaments, but if you are learning, it's better if you repeat. Okay, D, D, C, C. Or, you remember after D we did E. So this will be very easy. D, E, D, C. you remember that we did BC. In this case, it could be D, CBC. With the D sharp at the end. Or we can make a great sprung, D, ABC. Dangerous because when you have spring, I don't know, you risk to make a dissonance that could create a problem. The end is not easy. F sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E. Okay. Or more note. For example, 3 note. Probably with F natural. D, F, E, D, C. You make a small spring jump from D to F, in this case F natural, D, F, E, D, C, E, D, C, B, D, C, B, A. Or the question is D, X, 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 C. Okay, we can make D, C, D, E. Or descending D, C, B, A. It's a little medieval, the third at the end. Or there is a lot of solution with 3 notes. D, E, D, E, C. Or this is a little complicated to think about. D, A, D, B, C, D, C, A, B. Okay. I'm stopped there because the solutions are without end, but I think the concept, you have to understand the concept, note written, X note written, or written note 2x, xx, written note, or written note 3x, 2, and then the written one. We have to try to avoid jump, because each jump is a problem. It's a problem harmonical, it is a problem for the performer, for the singer. And yeah, you have to respect the harmony and the harmonic context. I hope it's been useful. Bye bye.